Hey guys, today I'm sharing my techniques in drawing. I'm going to share to you how to draw cartoon characters with their corresponding background. You can do this too, especially if you're a beginner. You may learn what I learned too. Before, I did not draw this fast, but when I practice, I do a lot more faster. What must you learn practicing? First, you must practice sketching with pencils. Yes, pencil only. And paper. You may practice line drawings. You must learn to draw a single line. If it's a circle, or a square, or a rectangle, or a triangle, or a straight line, we must learn to do it fast, so we may avoid betting of lines. I mean doing strokes, many strokes at the same time at one single lines. That is to minimize your time and focus on different aspects like layout, proportions, gestures, and backgrounds. We must be thinking all of this at the beginning. We must be good at layout before inking. That way, you may erase easily the objects that are not included and redraw it again that easily. When you're good at pencil, you are also good in inking because in inking you are holding a pen like a pencil. A finish line drawing is already a finished artwork. Then we could add black or colors the way we want to. Every artist has a different degree of understanding and also different skills. That's why if you are a beginner, we must not compare ourselves to the other artists. We should not envy them. Instead, we should be inspired by them. We must think that if they can do it, why can't we? The only problem is how much time we need. We shouldn't avoid practicing. Practicing is the key. If you don't practice, you learn nothing. So, if you really like to be a good artist, go out of your comfort zone and start practicing strategically what you need to learn. We need to decide if we practice daily, even an hour a day or half hour a day will do. If you do it regularly, don't worry about your hands if it's not drawing well. What we need is to prepare our mind because the hands will follow what we think. That is why some people can draw through imagination. When you see a hand drawing fast, it's easy. The hard part is the years of practice. Before, they are not that fast. But day by day of practice, they are trained to do well. So, what we need is a practice, constant practice, regular practice regularly, almost every day. So, it became a habit. That is, if you want to become an illustrator, and it is easy for you to draw anything. We need to draw color. Color is another subject. So we must focus first on pencils and inking. Then colors comes easily. When you're coloring, it's up to your taste. Unlike when you're sketching or inking, Some people may judge what you draw. It's not how you draw it, but what you draw. So in drawing, we need a proper guidance because we are not training the hands, we are training the mind. We must accept our current situation, then go with it, slowly but surely. Now we are doing the colorings. Coloring is a complicated subject. Every artist learns the primary colors, secondary colors, but when artists paints, they color or style whatever they want. Just like drawing pen and ink, do not strive for a style. Just do what you want to draw. Forget about a style first. The style came out later. You wouldn't notice you have it already. So you should focus on things you might draw and learn. What I'm saying is for the beginner artist who wants to learn how to draw. But for the professionals, they already know what they're doing. This is just something they might add to their talents because they are well trained a long time. As for the beginners, like soldiers, we need training. Now we're doing the colorings and I'm coloring the grass. I use watercolor. Notice that I color the important objects only. I'm doing a color separation. The objects who are adjacent to each other should be in different color as much as possible. If you're still here in this part of this video, I thank you. I invite you to subscribe to my channel so I can make videos like this in the future. If you have any questions, you may give a comment and I'll give the answer as much as possible if I can. I'm planning to make a community of learners, especially the beginners, but all is welcome. I may not be the best, but I can teach you what I know. Please give me an idea on what I'm going to draw next, so we might learn something from it. I'm an illustrator and cartoonist, and I can draw murals too. Because what we can draw on a small size, we can make it in a bigger size. That's how a proportion works. The difference is if you're an illustrator, you have an imaginative mind and a well-trained hands. So we can do it fast in a small scale or a bigger scale. That's how a proportion works that I can teach you too in the future. Now we're still doing the coloring. I'm coloring the hair. Notice that I am not so focused on the color. I'm just doing the color to separate the objects. That is why the color are not done realistically. That is because an illustrator is focused on the line drawings. So if you need a realistic drawing, that will cost a long time to finish. So we need to focus on the beginner stage, which is drawing and sketching. If you're already good at it, then you can transfer your attention coloring realistically. So we have three stages to learn. The first stage is the sketching. The second stage is the inking. And the third is the coloring. Unlike where you're planning to be a painter like watercolor painter, you can do it more on coloring. If you're still here by now, thank you. And if you can relate to this, Please kindly ask questions so I can answer it in my next videos. This drawing is so simple, but it requires a lot talent to do this. You can do a lot of this in practice. First, you concentrate on pencils. A lot of pencil practice. Draw different objects, especially figure drawings. In figure drawings, there's a lot to learn. Please like and share. Thank you for your precious time watching. See you in my next videos. Bye for now.